Welcome. You should have first watched the general tour, the one that the students watched to start with. Now, this is an additional tour with some extra information for teachers. When you first log into the site, it's a good idea to click on the Teachers tab, and you should at least read the information on this page once, just so you know the key things that you need to know about the site. However, most times you'll just be clicking straight through to the teacher admin page. So you can see on this page, in addition to the contact details, there's lots of different things that you'll find useful. We'll have a look at these at the moment. The first one is how you can view a student's username or password, or how you can look up their scores and see which quizzes and modules they've actually done. So what you do is you select your school. So I'm going to select test school, the year level. You don't need to worry about the group, and then the password. Now, the admin password was sent to the main contact at the school, and we send that through again every year, but contact us if you've lost it. If you want to play around with it, you can use this one, Test School, and the password is just Test School. When you log in, you'll see here that we're in Test School. We're looking at student details for Year 7. So you can go to the different year levels along here. So let's say, for example, go to Year 8. When we go to Year 8, you can see these are all the different username and passwords that have been set up. So if a student's forgotten their username or password, this allows you to then to go through and actually look those up for those students, which is why you should never ever give the admin password to any of the students. So again, you'll see we're in Year 9 here, and then into Year 10. Now, in addition to looking up username and passwords, and of course you can sort if you like, you might sort on the first name, or you might need to sort on the username or so on. You can, if they put in the wrong year level when they were signing up, you can change the year level here. So you might go through to here and then just update the year. The groups are just allow you, if you don't want to have to look at the whole year level, you've got like 200 kids, you can split them into groups when you assign them. So you could tell the students when they're signing up, you choose group A, you choose group G, or you can assign the groups yourself later on. You can also delete students, which again is why it's important not to give the admin password to the students. So you could, once you're here, you're in student details at the moment, you can then go to quizzes and see what quizzes students have done and what scores they got and when they did those quizzes. Again, you can jump across to different year levels at any time, and you can see all the quizzes that they've taken. So remember, this is the test school, so a lot of it's just used for testing purposes. You can again sort on any of those. You can also look at modules and see which modules students have done and view the PDF of those modules. So when you click on that, that will show you the PDF of their answers. So let's go back to the teacher page. And further down this page, you'll find a few other things. So teacher admin for us. Right, so we've already looked at the tracking system, viewing students' results and so on, and there's an explanation there. Remember, everybody in the whole school always logs in with the school username and password. Students save their results in the tracking system using the tracking system details, and you would log in as per normal with the school results and then use your admin password. We do offer bulk upload of data. We give you a template there if you'd rather do that, but most schools just get students to go to the tracking system the first time they come to the site and choose a username and password. Students who complete 20 quizzes and modules can again go to the tracking system and apply for a certificate of completion. Automated access. We would have sent you this when you subscribe, but sometimes things might have changed. So this allows you to place a link on a secure section of your website so that students can just click through without having to enter username or password. If you're interested, we can send an email through to your web designer, because some of this code probably looks like gobbledygook to you, unless you're into coding. So that's not a problem. Just email us and let us know. Also, each month we send you a newsletter item for you to put into your newsletter about study skills. Now, we've got a big bank of these because we just keep updating it. So if you've just joined the site and you want to do it more often than a month, just click on this Word document and you can use any of those newsletter items at any time and put them into your newsletter. Lots and lots of different flyers that you can use to promote the site. All of these are also on the Things to Print page at the top here, but you'll find here lots of information to help you. Video tours, we update these every year, so if you're interested, let us know. We can always post your memory stick, or you can just download them directly from the site or watch them directly on the site as well. We send out the renewal invoices in September and again in December. We don't change your password unless there's been a problem, but but at this point we've never had to change a password. Each year when you're reviewing your school diary, some schools like to actually put the login details and extra information in their school diary, so there's 2 documents here to help you with that. The last section of this page looks at ideas for using the handbook. So there's a whole lot of documents that will help you. Different schools will have different amounts of time, different amounts of computer access, or different year levels they want to focus on, but this just gives you a guide of all different types of things that people have tried. It's a good idea, I think, to use some of the units at school and some at home. So you can see there lots of suggestions for you on what you can do. Now, one last thing, if we go back up to the top and we go home and just into one of the units, say the home study environment, in each of these units down the bottom of the page you'll see another section that's for teachers. This is specific to each unit. It shows you some information on what you can do about using the unit, also some class activities. So this has suggested activities you might like to also do in addition to the online activities, just to reinforce the ideas in the unit. You'll see here too, if we just go back to the teachers, there's a summary sheet for teachers. This is something you could send to teachers in your school that says, hey, we just did this unit with the students, this is what we talked about, you might like to reinforce it, as well as frequently asked questions as well. So it's worth at the bottom of each unit having a look at the teacher tab as well. Now please feel free to contact me at any time. I'm always happy if you have questions, suggestions. A lot of the improvements in the site have come through ideas that people have sent through to us. So thank you very much and good luck with using the site with your students. All the best.